what does it mean to you not to be shaken?
So when I hear that phrase, like not to be shaken, I think of like this big boulder, and like there's this guy with like big muscles and a big hammer that can't break or shatter this boulder.
Well, because I'm wearing a Springboks cap, I'm going to use a quick rugby analogy. For me, I think of this prop, you know, like a beast or something. And for him, it takes a lot to be shaken.
Sure, that's a difficult question. For me, it means to stand firm. An image that pops into my head immediately is of a tree that's so deeply rooted in the Word of God that when everyone else around it does something, it's able to stand firm and stick to what the Word of God says.
For me, it means to be anchored, not blown away by every moving wind or current.
Okay, to not be shaken. So for me, the first thing I'm thinking of is putting my trust in something. I imagine being in a circus and there's someone walking on a tightrope, and this guy has the ability to move from point A to point B without falling, and I feel like the only reason why he gets to the other side is because he has put his trust in something else.
Or like a great earthquake that can't shake it either.
So I believe that we are called out in a world with such good oppositions where they're opposing him. He needs to be strong. So I feel like we are called out to be like the prop.
When I think of the word shaken, I think of someone literally shaking in fear because they try to find security in themselves or because they put their faith in the wrong things.
For me, faith, I can see the word shaking is not, it's like, do not be scared of something, and you must, like you're doing something and you must believe to what you are doing, and to believe God is, and trust God also, so you believe to what are you doing, and you can't just like, you can see even someone is doing something, but you're not gonna believe to that person, but you must believe to yourself and God. Yeah, that for me.
For me, in essence, it's the ability to trust in something bigger than you.
I think of like boxing, mostly having the perfect stance, you know, like not being knocked over and not being knocked out, like, yeah, the perfect stance.
Because we find our faith and security in God, there is no reason to fear. Therefore, we will not be shaken.
I was thinking about a tree in a desert and how like the scorching weather.
It means to be stable, it means to be secure, it means to be grounded. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, to not conform.
A cactus grows in the desert. Oh, the harsh weather is like the harsh world, and yet it's still watery and grows.
Like a perfect, like boxer, like perfect example of not being shaken is Floyd Mayweather, because since he hasn't been like knocked down or hasn't lost a fight in his whole career, that's basically like his picture would be in the dictionary for the definition of not being shaken. And yeah.
Well, never mind the name. You're gonna have to cut that out. To not be shaken for me means to stand firm, to be solid. Doesn't really mean that bad things won't happen. Doesn't mean that life circumstances will always be in your favor. But what it means is just you stand solid, you stand firm through it all. There will have to be someone, well in this case God, that anchors you. That's who anchors me. So yeah, I think the church knows half our story, and well, through the help and support and encouragement, we're still standing. It's definitely not our doing. It's not our strength or resilience or anything like that. It's the strength we have in God, and it's what we're striving to be.
when a tree like gets hit by a hectic storm or serious winds, it loses its leaves, it loses its branches, but ultimately it's still a tree, and a tree is rooted. And so that means like it's not shaken, and that's what I think not to be shaken means.